everyone, and welcome back to another video. For this video, I am going to be sharing with you guys tips on how to decorate your home on a budget. I am always on the hunt for a good deal, and I really hope that I can help you guys out. When it comes to home decor, I'm very passionate about it, and I am constantly kind of changing up my style. And so if you're always getting the most expensive things, that can empty your pockets very quickly if you're like me and always trying new things. I don't really know what my style is. I would say it's probably more like mid-century modern meets boho meets a little bit of antique meets still a little bit of farmhouse. And if you guys don't like my style, that's okay. That doesn't offend me. Everyone has their own style. Let's go ahead and jump into these tips. For tip number one, and that is to thrift. Probably over half of my things in my house are secondhand. I love to just go on the hunt and find unique pieces, not things that you're gonna find in everybody else's home. And also, I feel like thrifting is just a really good way to help the environment. You can find so many things thrifting. I have found dressers, I have found chairs, I have found just a bunch of random stuff. You just have to really keep an eye out for things, and it also does take time. It's not as easy as just going online and searching what you want and buying it, but it saves you so much money, and I feel like you find a lot of more unique pieces doing this. So that is tip number one. Tip number two, and that is to DIY things. Pretty much all of the shelvings in our house, TJ made them. I am very blessed with having a handy husband, but really they're not that hard to make. As you guys will see in the next few clips how we kind of did that. That is another really good way of saving money, is just to kind of find ideas that you like and figure out a way to make them on your own. Like in my last video, I did a DIY on some curtains that they actually are not curtains, they are tablecloths, but you never would know just by looking at them. So there's just a lot of different things that you can do DIY. You just kind of got to be a little bit creative. And for tip number three, that is to be patient. I know it's not something that you want to hear, but really this is a big one. Say that you have something that you're really wanting and it is more expensive. Instead of just like being an impulsive buyer, which, not gonna lie, I get that way sometimes too, but wait for something to go on sale, or just wait to find something that is similar but not as expensive. Just wait and be patient, because things are always going on sale. So that is tip number three. And for my last tip is Pinterest. I could spend hours on Pinterest. It just sucks you in. A very good way of figuring out exactly what your style is, what you are more drawn to. It also just kind of gets your creative juices flowing. But there was one spot in my house that was just really plain, and I could not figure out what I wanted to do. I didn't want to do something super expensive, so I took to Pinterest, and that's where I came up with my basket wall. Super inexpensive, and I think it's very unique and very cute. Also, my DIY curtains, that idea came from Pinterest, so I can't take credit for that. Now I am going to take all of these tips and I'm going to show you guys a little bit around my house and how I have applied those tips. The first thing that I want to show you guys is this baker's rack that I have. Trying to get a good view of it, stand way back here. Here is just kind of an overview of it. And this rack, I wouldn't necessarily qualify it as a thrift find. I actually found it on the side of the road, and it did have different shelves on it, but TJ and I just took those off and just replaced it with this lighter wood. So on the first shelf, I just have these frames that I thrifted, and I just put these little pictures of eucalyptus, I think. I just have the picture frame, and then I just have like a white sort of harder paper behind it. And then over here, I just have this jar that I got at Hobby Lobby along with this other eucalyptus leaf. I really hope that I'm saying that right. Both for 50% off. And this is the second shelf. On the left side, I just stacked a few little books. And then I just have this little bottle that I thrifted as well, along with just another plant in there. But then on the right side, I just have some more little bottles that I thrifted, and this little basket I think is so cute. I thrifted this as well, and I just love the detail of it. I think it's really pretty, but I got that idea from Pinterest. And then on the third shelf, I just have this plant glass wood container that I found at TJ Maxx, and it was gray, and so I just painted it white, and I got that on sale. And then the bottom shelf, this one I'm still kind of working on, but this was actually in TJ and I's wedding. It's just super pretty, like candle holder, and I still need to get candles for it, as you see. And then I just kind of entwined a branch that I had gotten for Everly's room and I just had left over, and I thought it looked kind of pretty in there. The next thing that I want to show you guys are these baskets that I thrifted. I saw on Pinterest how people did a basket wall. I thought that was just so creative and just neat, so I wanted to do the same thing as well. I love the design on this one, and then this one I like how it's just like big and flat, and then this one is also really pretty as well. So it seems like most of the things I'm showing you guys are things in my dining room, but I just wanted to show you guys something that we purchased that we got a really good deal on, and it is because we waited. So for the longest time when me and TJ were married, we had that very standard kitchen table and dining chair, but I just wanted to find something a little more unique, especially when we moved. I wanted more of a rectangle table because I feel like it just suited this room really well. And I found this one. I found it off of Facebook and I really love it. I think it was like $100, maybe not even that. So we got a really good deal. And then these chairs, I love these chairs. They're like wrought iron, and then the bottom is like the wood, and it matches the table really well. And these chairs, I actually thrifted these, and they were, I think, what, $5 each? super cheap. And then for this rug, my mom got it for us for Christmas, and I think it is just so beautiful and perfect. I found it off of Wayfair for 70% off. I just love the pattern in it, and I think it just goes with the colors in my house so beautifully. I just think it's going to be something that I will use for a very long time. So the next thing I wanted to talk about are these curtains. I'm holding Everly, so sorry if the camera gets a little bit shaky, but she just wanted to be held and she was just not content until I held her. But I wanted to talk about these curtains. Actually, in my last video is where I set them up, but I just fell in love with them, and I think they're just such a cool idea. I DIY'd these off of Pinterest. They're actually not curtains, they are tablecloths. The hooks are from Amazon, and then I think we just got the rod from Home Depot. This little dresser, I thrifted this pretty much right after TJ and I got married. I found this at a random antique store for $20. So that was a really big steal. For a while in our apartment, TJ and I used this as a TV stand, and it actually worked really well. But now I just use it for decorations and then some storage on that lower drawer. And on this lower shelf, I just have this like bamboo tray that I thrifted, along with these jars. The two back jars I thrifted. This one was just like clear, and I just sprayed some like white. Well, actually, first I had painted it copper, and then I was kind of over the copper look. And so I just did like this chalkboard paint in like white. And then this one I just got from TJ Maxx on sale. Up here, I just have this little frame from TJ and I's wedding, and I got this picture frame from Hobby Lobby, 50% off. And then both of these were also from Hobby Lobby, 50% off. And this beautiful lamp, my grandma actually thrifted it for me. I think it's just so pretty and just unique. I love the color of it. And then right above the dresser, I have this like picture. This was from TJ Maxx. I've got it forever ago, but I really like it because I feel like the picture frame and this really go together. I just love the design and the wood and the white. I think it's so pretty. I love this. It just adds so much life into the house, I feel like, and this was just from IKEA. The whole thing was from IKEA. Sorry if the lighting is not all that great over here, but anyway, I wanted to talk about these shelves that TJ and I did. I love doing shelves like this. I think they just add such a like really cool element to the house, and they're also super inexpensive. TJ and I just got the wood from a local like lumber yard here, and then these little brackets, they are just off of Amazon, which I have so many in my house, as you will see. I have some in the bathroom, and then I have some in Everly's room. But I have two on both sides in our living room. There's a window right here, and I just have one on each side. This is the longer one of the two, and I just have these candle holders with some candles, and I thrifted those. And then this picture was from Hobby Lobby, 50% off. And then this little plant, this was just from TJ Maxx that I got like forever ago. Here's the other shelf. And on this one, I just have this picture that I thrifted along with these cactuses that I got in Florida one trip. The little pots they're in are just from Hobby Lobby. And the one with the shorter cactus, I just like painted the top part of it. I think it just kind of adds something a little bit different. And the last thing I wanted to show was my makeup desk. TJ got this for me 2 birthdays ago, and I love it. It's from IKEA. They have this one that has the wood top, and then they have one that is just all white. It is super nice and very affordable. And this chair that I have with it, I thrifted this for a few bucks. This jar was thrifted for my wedding, and then I just put some of this fake plant in there. And then this thing, I think this is so cute. I thrifted this actually just a few days ago. So here it is inside. I just have some different bracelets and earrings, and it looks like a scrunchie. So not only is it cute, but it also is very handy. And over here, I just have another little cute vase with just one little flower coming out. Funny story about this. Actually, it's originally from IKEA, and I thrifted it from Goodwill. It's funny because I actually had this in my cart from IKEA, and I ended up just not getting it. And then I found it a few weeks later at Goodwill, so pretty ironic. And on this side, I just have this little wooden pot that I thrifted, and I just love the different colors of wood. I think that's really cute. And then I just have this circle plant that I got from Hobby Lobby. I think it was like 70% off. And then over here, this is where I keep like all my irons and stuff, but I just took them out because they're kind of bulky sitting there to show you guys. Not the cutest thing, but definitely more practical. And so, Everly, as you can see what I'm dealing with right here. Getting my arm workout, that's for sure. I knew that I wanted a circle mirror, and mirrors can get kind of expensive, but I do think they are worth it. That's something that I would invest in if you are gonna really invest in anything. That's something else I'm kind of looking for. I want like a really big floor mirror, but those can get kind of expensive, so I have been on the hunt for one of those. But I ended up actually finding this at Hobby Lobby for $20. So it was a really good price, and I just love the detail it has on it. It's a really pretty like brass gold. But yeah, I really love this mirror. That concludes this video. Please let me know in the comments if this helped you guys at all or inspired you. And also if you guys enjoy these more home decor kind of related stuff. It's something that I am very passionate about, and I have so much fun doing, so I would love to produce more content like that for you guys if you like it. Please do not forget to like and subscribe. It helps me out so much. I have reached over 3,000 subscribers, and that is just amazing. But thanks so much for watching, and I will hopefully see you in my next one. Bye guys!